Hello student, welcome back again in my video. Last video we have discussed about angles and also the notation of angle, means how we give the name of a given angle. We discussed three types by which we denote the angle. The first one, three letters, that is A, B, C. Second one only the vertex, that is B. And third is given by number or small letter of English alphabet, that is 1 or A or B. And I also told you that the third rule, the third type of giving the name of angle is useful in that case when several angles are formed in an angle by concurrent line. Here we will discuss about interior and exterior of an angle. In the last video we have also talked about interior and exterior of closed figure, in which I told you interior is the region which lies inside the figure and exterior is the region which lies outside the figure. Similarly, here we also define the interior and exterior of an angle. Here we define with a new idea, that is using a point. Here we can see that in the figure first. In the first figure, we can see that ABC be an angle and a point P is given which lies on any arm of the angle, that is on AB. The point P lies on the arm AB, so we say that the point is lies on the angle. So we say that the point P is lying on the angle. Here, suppose that if many points are given, then if they also are in the such condition, that is Q, R, P, then all these points are known as lie on the angle. In the second figure, we can see that there is an angle ABC, and also we can see a shaded area. The shaded area is lies inside the angle. So this region is called interior. And here we can also see a point P which lies inside the angle. So this point is called interior point. Here we can see that the shaded part is lies inside the angle. So this part, this region, this area is called interior of the angle. And also the point P is given, which is also lies inside the angle, that is in the interior of the angle. So this point is called interior point. And in the last and third figure, we can see an angle ABC, ABC be an angle, and also we can see that the shaded region which lies outside the angle. This shaded region which is outside of the angle is called exterior of the angle. And here we can also see a point P. This point is outside of the angle, that means this point is lying outside in the angle, that is in the exterior of the angle. So the point which lies in the exterior of the angle is called exterior point of the angle. I hope the exterior and interior of the angle is clear. So such type of questions are very important and are having maximum chance to come in the examination. The possible topic which are useful to know before starting the exercise, I hope completed. Now let us start our exercise, in which I will explain, I will solve some important question which are useful to come in the examination, and I also hope you that you will solve maximum question from your exercise. During solving the exercise, if you have any problem, then you can comment in the comment section. I will solve your problem in the next video. So let us start our exercise, that is exercise 4.1. Okay, let us see the question of exercise 4.1. Question number 2. The two given lines intersect each other at a point as given in the figure. Here two lines. The first line is P and Q and the second line is R S. And these two lines intersect to each other at a point O. So the point O is called point of intersection. I hope the figure is clear. Listen again. PQ and RS be two lines which intersect as a point O. These two lines are known as intersecting line, and the point O is called point of intersection. The questions are given below, for which we have to give the answer. The first question is, can these two lines have more intersecting point? Can these two lines have more than one intersecting point? Then our answer will be no. And again asking why? If our answer is no, then why? Because there can be only one intersecting point between two lines. Two lines which intersect to each other cannot have more than one intersecting point. In the figure, here we can see that the two lines which intersect to each other at a point O, they cannot meet again anywhere at any point. The line PQ, this end is goes to infinite and this point is also goes to infinite. The similar case is in the line RS. There is only one possibility to intersect to each other, that is the point O. Except this point, there is no another possibility to intersect them. So the answer of the first question, can these two lines have one more intersecting point? Then our answer will be no. And why? Because the intersecting the intersecting lines can intersect only at one point, because they cannot meet another point anywhere. Now let us see the second question. How many lines can pass through the same point? This is the point for which the question is talking. How many lines can be passed through this point? As we know that from a point, from a single point, any number of line can be passed. Here in the question, there is only two lines. So, and we know that by the property of point, infinite number of lines can be passed through a point. So the answer of the second question is innumerable number of lines can be passed through the point O. Or you can say that any number of line can be passed through the point O. Or you can also say that infinite number of lines can be passed through the same point, that is O. So the answer of the second question is innumerable or any number of line or infinite. You can write any one of them. The last question. What is the name of intersection point where more than two lines intersect? As we know that when two lines have the common point, then these two lines are known as intersecting line. And if there is more than two lines that intersect at the same point, then they does not remain be intersecting line. Now they become to know with a new name, that is concurrent lines. So, and the point from where more than two lines intersect, the point is called point of concurrency, and the lines are known as concurrent line. The answer of the last question, that is what is the name of the intersecting point where more than two lines are intersect, is concurrent point. This is the solution of the all these three questions. The answer of the first question is no. The first is no, because they cannot intersect more than one point. This is the first answer. And the second, how many lines can we pass? Then you can write infinite number of lines can be passed. And the third is concurrent point. This is the solution of the question. Please try to solve other question from your book at your home. And if you have any problem, then you can mention your problem in the comment section. I will try to solve your problem in the next video. Thank you very much.